Vasudevaya Kutumbakam, that is the motto of our G20 Summit. Keeping that entire essence in mind, there has been a welcome arrangement that has been put in place by the Taj Palace Hotel. You can see that there is a specially designed peacock thali that will be kept in place whenever they will be welcoming the important dignitaries. And to explain further about the entire experience, sir, could you please tell us what the essence of this welcome is and how you guys preparing?
So the essence is basically we are living on the values of Atithi Devo Bhava. So we all have heard about it, but this time we are literally living by it. Tajness, as we all know, that's Taj hotels are known about, and so we are bringing into life. This peacock thali, the silver thali, has been designed taking inspiration from the national bird. And also, if you'll notice around, there are a lot of these peacock paintings and motifs in a decor element which are there. So that's the inspiration for this kind of a welcome. So when we do the Aarti Tika and how we do for the deities and the gods, so that's the whole concept. Then we've got a very special stole, a silk stole which has been made out of ikat work skill which happens in Odisha mostly, and so that's where the print is from. So we're doing this actually promoting vocal for local and promoting our artisanals who are local. And also we have this very beautiful Tulsi Mala which is made out of holy basil. So this has been designed specifically for the event.
So clearly you guys have kept in mind everything Indian when it comes
that's the theme, of course. You have already spoken about the G20 logo itself, so that is all about India and how you bring about and showcase the true Indian hospitality and the ethos of our tradition.
What are the special things that people will be looking forward for when they arrive at Taj?
So we have done small touches right from the arrival, as you have seen. So we'll be also doing a grand welcome. We want to welcome them as Maharajas with a lot of fanfare and some musicians and nagaras, and it's going to be a loud affair. So and that's when they're welcomed. And then
on the 8th specifically, when whenever
they arrive, yes, when they arrive at the hotel. And in the rooms also, we have taken care of their preferences. We've got notes of what they like, what they don't like. So the rooms have been customized according to that in terms of the brands of the toiletries, be it the food that they will have in the room or in one of our venues. So we've taken a special note of keeping ear of millet as a highlight. So we use a lot of millet-based options as part of our menus. And even the menus have been chosen from different corners of India because it's very difficult to encompass everything because we are such a vast country and so much of culture and tradition. So we've tried to do that on different days and have made menus which will showcase India. And
we got a entire detailing about the menu, but any special beverages keeping in mind India and I mean we have very local specific famous beverages. Anything that's kept in mind?
So beverages, what we have done is we've kept the local fruit, so especially mango being the fruit, so aam panna which is there, and some use of kesar also and thandai. So these are some different beverages that we have done which are the highlight for our tradition as well.
Any special musical experiences that you guys have prepared for the guests when they stay?
On the welcome it is there. So we have kept a stringed instrument which is one of the oldest stringed instrument of India, actually for the world. I mean that's called the Ravan Hatta, which is from Rajasthan. So a special player has been commissioned from Jodhpur. That's what we are getting them from, and we've got nagaras, which were the war drums. So when anybody the kings used to walk in, there used to be this signal of that people have been coming. So that's the signaling, the messaging that we are sending to the world, that we have the world leaders and we are welcoming them with all the excitement and fanfare.
And how do you bid them goodbye?
So bidding them goodbye will be through again musical instruments, again our tradition. So Shehnai and Sarangi, that will be used, so which will bid them goodbye.
Lastly, what is your strength? How many people will be here at Taj throughout the entire G20 Summit serving?
So we will have close to 600 to 700 people, which will be the entire strength of our people. We don't want to keep too many people also. We want to maintain their privacy also as well. So, but yes, there will be a good strength of people who will be taking care of all the areas, be it from a smallest thing as even watering the garden to somebody making a personal chef in their butler particular in the room. So security is going to be very, very crucial for this moment, and we are working very closely with the local agencies, government agencies, to ensure that all
You guys
delegates
will also
are
be
safe.
having a separate desk which will manage any kind of emergency situations, if at all.
Yes, definitely.
And also any kind of revamping that you guys have specifically done, keeping in mind G20 at the hotel?
So revamping, see, this hotel has been hosting head of state since 1983, so it is an ongoing practice, and we have been refurbishing and renovating the hotel. In fact, the lobby was recently renovated just a few years ago, and so it is an ongoing process. Nothing major which has been done, only keeping in G20, but this is we've been getting head of states. I mean, this year itself we just hosted the foreign
Just
minister.
say it's iconic in itself.
Iconic. So I mean, it's known for being in the diplomatic enclave. It is known for hosting all the head of states, and if you see the legacy wall upstairs in the lobby, you will see some of the head of states, not all, but we've hosted more than 500 head of states so far.
There's one message that you would want to give to all your guests through India today who are tuning in right now. What is that message that you want to give before they arrive at?
I think the message would be we all should be proud that this thing is happening, and we are the host country, and it is a matter of great pride, and we all should be happy to see India at such a pedestal. I think nobody would have imagined a few years back the way India has made this leap in terms of internationally being known and being highlighted. So I think we all should be proud of this fact.
So there you had the able team at Taj explaining to us on how they are well prepared for welcoming the guests during the G20 Summit, from special musical instruments to fine dining experiences to special beverages. Everything has been put in place. Now the clock is ticking. The national capital will be buzzing with important dignitaries including Joe Biden, Rishi Sunak and other significant heads of 19 countries in one European Union. Remember, we also have 9 invitee countries in the G20 this year. But how is India preparing to host them? To talk to you about that, we are here at the iconic Taj Palace Hotel. And what you see behind me is the spread that the team at the Taj Palace have prepared to welcome their guests. Mushtaq ji, if you could elaborate this amazing experience that you've set us, and how the people who will be here at Taj, how you guys will be hosting them, if you can explain.
Like, we have got a spread of food which includes Indian, Western, and we have promoting millets also over here. The delegates which will be coming, we are catering to international guests also. So we have incorporated the food, like we have multiple dishes over here. So we are showcasing our Indian food also, we are showcasing the international food also. So from here we'll start with the Indian food. We have got a Maharaja Thali over here. In Maharaja Thali, we have got different dishes, local Indian dishes, with introduction of the millet in this. So we have got millet ka kofta, that is jowar ka kofta. Then we've got bajre ki kheer, kuttu ki roti. So these are things which we have introduced in a millet thali. Here we have got some sweets, Indian sweets. We have got traditional Indian sweets also, and with the millets also. You can see ragi laddu. This is kuttu ki barfi. Then we have pista barfi over here. You can see kodu laddu over here. So these are the things which we have introduced for the Indian flavors. Okay. Side by
Clearly, one thing that we're getting and understand, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been focusing on millet and promoting millets, the people here at Taj Palace, they've extensively prepared a menu which can incorporate millets. And one thing that comes to mind when we talk about Indian food, it is on the spicier side. When you're hosting international delegates, sometime that becomes a problem. So how have you guys kept that in mind?
Like, we have been doing some trials with the food, keeping in mind the delegates which are international. We are not giving anything which are more spicy that they cannot have it. So it is a balance of spices and flavors which we have created.
Okay.
So side by side, if you will walk through, I'll show you the millet counter also. So as you can see, there are different millets over here. It is kuttu, bajra, kakum is there, ragi is there, jowar is there. So with these ingredients, we have made this matri, which is ragi matri, kaju matri, Then we have got some samosas with different shapes and with a twist, not a regular samosa. You can see different fillings. Like you can see the shape of the samosa. Anyways, in the market you get a triangle samosa, but here you get a finger samosa.
So it's more like a tidbit, so that people can just
Like a tidbit. Then it's a crown shaped samosa. Then we have got lukmi shaped samosa, and the filling in this is different fillings, and this is done with the millets.
Okay. Also, one thing that comes to mind when we talk about food, the presentation, that gets equally important.
Presentation, if you look at these dishes, these are international dishes, and we have given a presentation of this. Like it's chicken, confit chicken with wine jus, then we got grilled prawns, burrata salad, lamb chops is there, dessert is there, and apart from this we have got fusion also. So if you'll have a look on the other side of the table, you can have a look. Like from here you can see that waffles, these are not regular waffles, these are like bhaji waffles, which we do pakoras in a home.
Oh, so you've made like waffles, you've turned pakoras into waffles. That's interesting. Okay. Also, I'll like to take Surendra Negi ji over here. I'm sure there must be some special Taj experience. What is those that people should look forward to?
Yes, there is. As chef is said, there is international cuisine and the traditional Indian cuisine. Apart from that, we have created one the dietary counter. Okay. There is the gluten free. The many guests are conscious, the health conscious. So we have created one counter which has gluten free, sugar free, and lots of items are made with the millets. So here is the counter where you can find the biscottis, cookies, macarons, and we have a samosa here as well. So this samosa is made with the buckwheat flour, not with the regular flour. So this
you're not compromising on anyone's health.
Yes, that is in our mind.
Also, Mushaq ji, if you could take this, and because we know that there is a very heavy security protocol with G20. So technically, the food the delegates will have at Taj Palace is their only experience of Indian food that it will be, in all likelihood. They might not get the same experience in the markets because most of those places will be not available to them. So keeping that in mind, are you ensuring that when they go back, they say that they have the best Indian food experience?
We will ensure that they will have the best of what we can serve. Like you can see the Indian local food, street food, we have introduced over there. You can see a chaat corner over there. There is chaat.
Delhi is famous for chaats. Delhi is...
Then we have introduced regional dishes from the India. Like we got this misti doi over here from Bengal.
That makes me interested because I'm from Bengal. So you have Mishti Doi from Bengal, you have chaats from Delhi. What is this chaat?
This is Lacha Tokri chaat with some salad in it. Okay. Then we got refreshing this canopy which we have made with watermelon and Indian spices.
Okay, but this one is very interesting, a pakora that you've made into a watermelon.
Yes.
So if we can put in total, how many such menus have been created for the entire...
We have created many menus with us. We have got around 500 dishes in a menu. Okay. So it will be catered like we have got breakfast, lunch and dinner. So and comprising all the items, it will be around 500 dishes.
And if a guest is staying, their dining experiences or their eaten experiences are divided into how many portions? Say if you start from breakfast?
Like we have got a breakfast venue, separate breakfast venue, the people will dine over there. Then we have got a lunch venue are in banquets and a la carte. We have got specialty restaurants over here, so people will be divided into restaurants also.
What is your strength, the number of people here at Taj, including both of you, what is the total strength who will constantly be working to ensure the best food experience?
We have got a team of expert chefs, around 120 chefs are there who are working day and night, allocated in different shifts. And they have been doing trials. We are regularly monitoring the trials which we do and make sure that the dishes which we are doing come out to be perfect.
There's one dish that you have to say and one that you have to say that everyone should look forward to. What is that?
Like we have been doing that Bade Anaj Ki Khichdi, which we have already done it. It's not here, but we have already done it. And we've been trying again and again so that we can reduce that Bade Anaj Ki Khichdi to a foreign guest.
So you think that's the dish everyone should look out for? What is your one dish that everyone should look out for?
That we have created room amenity for the welcome to our guests. When they will reach to the room, there will be one room amenities for them that is made with all 4 millets. So this is interesting.
What's the name of the dish?
There is kind of laddus, mithai, sweets that
The bari anaj ki khichdi. So there has to be one dish that you must have been very interested in while the entire journey of creating it.
that is kuttu barfi.
Kuttu barfi.
Yes.
Okay, so bari anaj ki khichdi and kuttu barfi are the two dishes that whoever is coming to Taj should and must try. Remember, the entire team of the 120 people over here, they have put in a lot of effort to prepare this menu to ensure that it suits the taste palette of those who will be there and also incorporate millets. So we only request and hope that you do try the bari anaj ki khichdi and the kuttu barfi when you're here at Taj, and we hope you have an amazing stay thanks to the beautiful people here at Taj Palace. With video journalist Deepak, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.